Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV on PlayFrame. We've taken a look backward, we have peered inward, but now, I believe that it is time we moved forward. Yes, it is high time we resumed this main story. We've put it off far too long, and I'm excited to move forward because there are good things ahead. So, let's get to it. A new day dawns in Ishgard, and the House Forton Knight has tidings for you. Master Durmin, you are come at a most excellent time. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would that you'd been present to receive it, but in any event. Sir Emmerich de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount, not sure which, of House Borel, cordially invites Master Durmin to dine with him at his estate. Ooh. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalized. Oh, that's right. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you? I should be glad to accept, but I haven't the foggiest what to wear. Any thoughts? You would ask me? Well, I'm sure that as a personal friend of Sir Emmerich, you're at liberty to wear whatever you deem appropriate. That said, when in doubt, a man of note could do far worse than an alpine coat. At least that is what Lord Emmanuel has been heard to say. When you're ready, pray report to the Astrologicum. A man of House Borel shall be waiting near there to escort you the rest of the way. Exciting! Finally! A little wine and dine hangout! With our good-voiced friend. An alpine coat. I think I can track one of those down. Hey! You're just out here. What's going on? My father has relinquished the title of Count and named me as his official successor. I expected to feel different, but the truth is little has changed, aside from the manner in which people address me. I am the same man I was yesterday, though I know not what the morrow may bring. Well, you think for a while. Looking out on a good view, I have a dinner date. So, I have dipped into my inn room briefly so that we can figure out an outfit for this evening. Fortunately, Durmin's fairy godparent and, at this point I think we can safely say personal stylist, has come up with something rather delightful. One moment. And there we are. Delightful. So, we have taken the recommendation and donned an alpine coat, dyed a different color to match the rest of this little ensemble here, but I love this. This is just entirely too cute. Don't you think so? A good bit of Ishgardian flavor, dressed nice and warm for the occasion. We're dashing, and I love it. Thank you once again to our anonymous personal stylist for this very good look. All right, to the date. A little bit more of a lunch date at this time of day, but whatever. Who's got time to wait for evening? Hello. Greetings and well met, Master Durmin. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as head steward of House Borel, though admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of the other noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you've accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I'm sure, but for this day we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. That sounds lovely. Nice place, bud. I see you received similar fashion advice as I.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn. I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Oh, no thank you. I'm sure it's delicious. I've just had some very bad beverage experiences. I love how nervous Durmin looks also, watching someone pour drinks nearby.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Though perhaps a bit long for my liking. Nonsense, I enjoyed every minute. Why not join me on the next one? We could use a man with your voice on the team.
Well, truth be told, when I think back on the sweeping vistas of the churning mists, I do feel some slight pangs of wanderlust. Alas, much as I would like to accept your invitation, I fear my present duties with the House of Lords demand my undivided attention. Someday, perhaps. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you. May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Xelphatol?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Well, that was a lovely little moment, if somewhat brief. Here, I'll, not that, the other hotkey, come on. Lose the hat briefly, here we go. Welcome, Master Durmin. Shall I show you inside the manor? I think so. I mean, I assume inside is the person I need to talk to, yeah? Yes, inside would be great, thank you. Well, hello.
Yes.
Is that...
Alisaie, Alphinaud's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alisaie took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphinaud. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Alphino, is the Warrior of Light... is he with you? Don't go, there is something I must say. The Warriors of Darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the Primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Xelphatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Yay, it's Alisaie again. I mean, oh no, she's hurt, obviously, but yay, she's back. It's been so long. Anyway, right, somber mood. Sorry. Surely they won't let her... Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and his chirurgeons. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I am uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to a matter whose conclusion we yet have the power to influence? That sounds probably like a good productive idea. Heavenly eggnog, you say? Well, it doesn't help me stats-wise, even a little bit. But if you label a food heavenly, gotta try it. As Alphino and many others know all too well, there is no rest for the righteous. So the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. Then when we first encountered them in Lothastnath, I don't know why I trip over that one all the time. When they were confronting Ravana, gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master Alphino? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this. A primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alisaie risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Durmin, will you accompany me to Xelphatol and help me stop the Ixal's ritual? You can count on me. Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixali homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the Beastmen's intrusions into Kurthan lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphino. The mountains of Xelphatol are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland, after all, and Ixali dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me that the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross into Xelphatol by way of the mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure you safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Xelphatol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We should be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmond. In the event Mistress Alisaie regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. Sounds good. Just, hang on, give me a minute to go change. Okay, dressed for battle once again. Where to, boss? Have you everything you require, then? Excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Nadalan and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Ixali warriors, I've been informed that House Forton knights have already dispatched them. The enemy's gate lies open. We need but walk through. Well, that sounds nice and easy. Good. Good, good. Come on, Quay friend. Beyond this gate lies the trail which leads into Xelphatol. According to my map, it looks to be a relatively straightforward route, albeit one through exceedingly dangerous territory. Master Durami, Master Alphino, as you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something, and don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Xelphatol and aid you as you see fit. Given the numbers we're like to encounter, a two-pronged approach may be best. While the knights and I feign a larger attack to draw the Ixal's attention, I suggest you and yours attempt to slip past their defenses and locate the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, they should only have to deal with you should only have to deal with some few patrols, but if they're not, you may be forced to do battle with the Warriors of Darkness. I'll be fine, don't worry. I'm bringing capable people. And I've got lots of Dragoon practice at this point, so honestly, if I'm not doing a good job now, that's my fault. Anyway, let me get a group. Alright, now the team is assembled. As our tank, we have Kalinia. As our healer, we have Mikkel. And as our fellow damage dealer, we have Laurel. This is going to be fun, I think. Let's get in there. To Xelphatol. Forced to flee the Black Shroud for fear of the elementals and their boundless wrath, the Ixal settled the windswept mountains of Xelphatol more than 550 years ago. Since that day, they have labored tirelessly to eke out an existence in these harsh and unforgiving lands, slowly but surely expanding their dominion over the entire region. Yet the Ixal have never forgotten that which was once denied them, and so they seek divine intervention once more, to summon Garuda and beseech her strike down their enemies. In the shadow of the first mountain, the ritual nears completion, and only you and your comrades can hope to deliver the realm from destruction. Ain't that always the way? Let's go! I really like the music in this one. Yay! Very good. All right, everyone. Let's do us a good dungeon. Onward! This music, by the way, is kind of like a rearrangement of a theme... of a theme used for, I believe, Ixal camps that you will encounter, even in A Realm Reborn, out in the Black Shroud. And it's a very good battle-y arrangement. Boy, I love those big frogs. First boss coming up, it's Nuzal Hulak.
Fly from this sacred place, Feather One's will.
Yep. So this fight's mostly straightforward, but there is one fun little gimmick that we will see a little bit later. Or maybe very soon, given how fast the health bar is going down.
From on high we rain down death!
See, they floats up high, and we can't reach. But if we take out some of these ads, including potentially, I believe, the floating turret is the one, then that's going to create an opportunity for us. One moment. There we go. So one of us took advantage of it. When we take that turret out, then it creates a big burst upwards, and if someone stands underneath Nuzal, they can sort of like deflate the balloon and bring Nuzal back down to where we can all reach. And now Nuzal's invulnerable because of these air stones, but we fixed it. Oh, jeez. It's fine. Almost got him, and there we go.
Fly free, we will.
So now we're getting further inside the mountain to see more of their base, which I like because we've not really seen, even if you've been doing like tribe quest stuff, all you've really seen are small little settlements. You haven't seen like a real proper Ixal base of operations. It really feels like we spent very little time with the Ixal in general. In the main story quest line. Whoop. Last one drops a key. We use the key to get through the gate. And through the gate is a lift. Also a little treasure, but a lift. And we go for a little ride. Oh, it's kind of fun. Never noticed that little detail in there. Just some animals they're keeping. But now there's a Xelphatol Strongbeak and some siege goobos. And in an area that has spikes, so... pretty small little battlefield, smaller than I am comfortable with. It's not even a boss, just a slightly more hazardous encounter. But now here's the next boss. Dotoli Kailok. And another floor with an outer ring that's full of spikes.
Sacred winds, come forth.
That's a very big club slash fan slash wand? Not sure which. Whoop! Oh, that's right. That move knocks us back and potentially into spikes, which hurt the longer you're on them, so you want to get off of them very fast and ideally just not be on them in the first place. That's what a responsible player would do. Whoop. Being targeted with a thing, don't love that. Let me just carry it out here, I guess. Yeah, let's just keep that out there. And another one. Okay, no, that can stay here too, I guess. Oh, sure. But I was being targeted there as the other one. Okay. I don't think I'm doing great, but we're gonna win anyway. Regular dungeons are pretty lenient, and I appreciate that. And there we go.
One with the wind, we will become.
And back outside the mountain. Yeah, I really love getting to see this base. In part because, again, we just haven't got a lot of time with the Ixali this early on. So there's ads here, but the real thing we want to take out are these war balloons because they're just going to keep on sending ads in non-stop until we take them out. They'll just keep on going back and forth, bringing more in. So they need to be a top priority. And once we collect this air stone here, then we can deliver it there and activate this little ride. There we go. Whee! We're almost to the last boss. And now we're ready for that last boss. And that good boss music. Alright. Xelphatol. Not a lot of guardrails here. That's fine, hopefully. Intrude upon sacred ground. Who dares? Pay with lives, featherless ones will. Oop. All being targeted by things. Probably want to carry them. Just so long as we're not overlapping, I'm sure it's fine. Oop. Stack marker, everyone get together. Oh, where are you going? Upon sliver of her glory, we now call. Squawk! Squawk! Oh, goodness. I forgot that she actually kind of gets summoned in this fight. And uses some of her moves. That's really cool. From wrath of mighty Garuda, reprieve there is not. Squawk! Hello again. Oop, okay. Fancy danger puddles. The reckoning comes. Oh boy. Oh yeah, no, that's a reckoning, all right. Goodness. We win though. Thank you very much, all of you, for the assistance with this little dungeon run. You all did great, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Goodness. That's a tank skill, I think. Anyway, yes, y'all were all excellent. Thank you so very much for the help. Let's get back out there and continue the story, though.
Thank the gods! What happened? So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Asians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the Primal without us.
Uh-oh.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
Now, let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumal. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we?
You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Asians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Asians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
That's a lot of big information. We're alive, though. All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true? That to save their world, they must bring ruin to ours? No. No, it matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reasons, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. Well put. Well, on that bombshell, let's go ahead and call it a day, and we will resume and hopefully check in on Alisaie next time. Take care, all of you, and I will see you then for some more Final Fantasy XIV. A goodbye!